Good evening and welcome to Omniboslive, your special hangout for omnibus information and weirdos. Speaking of weirdos, I'm the head weirdo, Omnidog, joined by a motley crew of, down below I have Geo from A Week in Geekdom.
Hi, Jess. Hi, everybody. God bless. I am so happy to be here, and let's talk about some books and stuff. So,
yay! Comic books from Comics Guy 101, Lou.
Hi, everybody. I am not blessed, and I'm not happy to be here. I'm miserable today, so let's get the show on the road.
Oh,
okay.
I love you guys. I'm kidding.
From Gabe Infinity Watch, Gabe himself. What's up?
What's going on, guys? I'm glad I made it on. Sorry I was a little late. I realized that it's really weird that I have to log into Facebook in order to log into our YouTube, in order to log into Google Hangouts to get onto the show. It's really convoluted and weird. Right? Don't you guys have to do the same thing? You have to go to Facebook because all the links to our show are in our chat. It's just really weird.
Right. Well,
Facebook,
that's true.
Make it to YouTube.
Well, we almost do have a full house tonight.
Wow.
And
It's all the Hispanics besides Ryley.
That's right.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Shout
fun
out
for
to
Jets.
Ryley, man.
That's right. I'm the marshmallow and the margarita.
That sounds disgusting. Ugh.
Well, thank you. And we
No,
have
I'm not
from
nothing against that. But I love you, Jess.
from near mint condition, the uncanny Omar.
Ooh, I like that title. I like that. Uncanny Omar.
There
I'm
you
a
go.
little odd and weird. Thanks, man. I hope everybody's doing good. Luis, I hope we cheer you up after this session, or at least make you laugh a couple times at my expense, at Gabe's expense.
Just so everybody knows, I refer to Omar as the trial of Omar.
I have a couple of nicknames. I got a couple of nicknames for Gabe, but I don't know if we can say those on the air. It's nothing but love, though. You know.
Yeah, we don't want to lose our sponsor. Jess, who's our sponsor?
Our sponsor is the fabulous and amazing Instocktrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Every quarter, there's an Omnibros discount code, and no, we don't know when that is yet. Over $50 in an order gets you free shipping in the US of A. Fabulous customer service. Fabulous packaging. That's Instocktrades.com.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Omar on because there's some stuff in my haul that I think only he would understand.
Actually, there's something in my haul that I think only he would understand. I only hauled one book, and I think Omar would get it.
It's a booby book.
Is it booby books?
No, it is not. Don't start with me. It's not. Don't start.
Okay, how are we starting this episode today? What are we got a lot of us here. Everybody with Ryley, right? This is almost a full house.
This is great, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, this is what Monday should be like.
Cool.
And how about some thumbs up, everybody? Give us some love in the chat.
Thank you.
I think that we should. The easy part, I think, would probably be to because Lou's got to leave in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And Lou doesn't haul that much anymore. So why don't we let Lou start with what he hauled? And you can even tell us what you hauled from the Pineapple Express guy that lives across the street from you.
Pineapple Express.
We do hauls and reads on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I read. I mean, if we're gonna go, well, let's do the haul. So, just as a follow up, if you guys weren't here on Sunday for what happened, I got a package that was sent to the wrong address. Turns out the guy's a total pothead. A little bit odd. So today went to the office and said, hey, has he dropped the package off? He did not drop the package off. And the lady at the front office said, yeah, that guy's kind of weird, so you better be careful. I'm like, what the fuck? So they're calling the guy, and he's like, he basically tells her, all right, if the package is here, I'm going to open my door and give him the package. If not, I'm not going to open the door. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a bit weird, but all right, whatever, man. So I show up around 7:30 before the show starts. I knock on the door. He opens the door, and I smell that sweet, sweet smell of that sweet smell of ganja. Oh my god, I know that smell from a mile away, man. Oh, And he handed me the packages, and I ended up getting these steel books for Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which is my personal favorite of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films. So that's the steelbook version.
It's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, these are the 4K ones. They come out tomorrow. Best Buy delivered it a day early, so I probably won't even get a chance to watch this tonight because I'm going to be out late tonight. And I got the steelbook for Civil War. So what did I rank it? Like the third best one in that ballpark. Me and Gio pretty much ranked it pretty close to each other. Yeah, but I can't wait to watch these. They're the 4K steelbook editions.
I heard a little bit of this. So you had to wrestle a pothead for these things?
Close enough. Yeah, because it got delivered in his mailbox, and he was supposed. Originally, he was supposed to leave it at the front office, and apparently, he didn't leave it at the front office, and it didn't seem like he wanted to. So I had to go to the front office. They called him. He's like, just show up around 8 o'clock, and then I showed up around 8 o'clock, knocked on the door, opened the door. I smell weed, like a lot of weed, and and he handed me the package. It was a pretty smooth transaction, all things considered.
I think you got off light. This could have turned out really bad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. This sounded like a shady, like Craigslist video.
Yeah,
the whole thing sounded kind of shady because even the ladies at the front office are like, yeah, this guy's kind of weird. We're kind of looking at maybe even evicting him from the apartment pretty soon because we've gotten some complaints, And I'm like, oh, great, wow. I'm going to do it.
Well, at least he didn't open up the door like naked or, shaving himself or something weird like that.
I still would have walked in. I mean, those are steelbooks.
Yeah, those are 4K. Too.
Like, I don't give a shit what you're sacrificing naked, but I need my damn steelbooks, dude.
You're lucky that Pothead didn't have a 4K TV, else you probably wouldn't have got those things.
Yeah, I was kind of concerned that he was going to open it and see what it was. Because
he's going to start breaking up some weed on your on the disc or something.
Well, these are going to be hard to come by tomorrow at 10 a.m. When Best Buy opens their doors. These are going to be gone quick.
They're pre-order those, don't you?
Don't tell me this kind of stuff. I don't even have a 4K TV, but now I want it.
Oh no, dude! The
steelbooks. The steelbooks are crazy.
I still want those fucking the Matrix 4K that are out there.
Oh, I have all three. They're great. They're great transfers.
You bastard.
And there are steelbooks for those, by the way.
I know, dude. I know, and I don't have a 4K TV, but I love the Matrix. And I need to get every version of it.
Steelbooks can be what the Conan DM variant is to our community.
Yep. That makes sense. Way to put it in perspective. I have I get the poor man's steelbooks. I'm lucky to get the Blu-ray with the slip case, right? Like the sleeve.
Do you throw the sleeve away?
And I've stolen sleeves before from friends from ones that I haven't. They don't give a shit. Like, yeah, man, my kid's gonna eat that. Go ahead, take it. I don't care. Also, and I always ask them. I'm like, what's your policy on sleeves? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, the thing that slips into the Blu-ray. They're like, yeah, I don't care. Cool, dibs.
Well,
so that's what I have. Man. Oh no, some I have though from like my brothers.
Oh, okay.
Dude, there's an aftermarket for slipcovers. People sell slipcovers on eBay, and they go for like $3 a pop, and people will buy them.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
I was about to say, be on the lookout if you're in the Omniplex group, because I know Luis. He's probably gonna be selling that digital code pretty soon.
You know what? No, I'll do a giveaway tonight before I get out of here. I'll give the code away.
Everybody better stay tuned to the show. You're gonna get a free movie.
I'm gonna leave in about 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I'm going to give away the 4K code for both Civil War and Winter Soldier for 4K editions. So,
man,
does that mean you need to have a 4K player to play it?
No, it'll just downgrade to whatever it is if you have Voodoo or whatever.
Gross.
So,
CRT monitor.
Dude, I got my PS4 hooked up at a S video cable.
But
if anybody remembers what that is.
But yeah, Marvel Steelbooks especially, they'll sell out within probably 1 to 2 hours of Best Buy opening up. I went to when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 came out to Best Buy. There was a line almost wrapping out around the building.
That's craziness, dude.
Yeah,
But you
and
can
they're
order it online. Why would you wait outside the door like a crazy?
Oh, because they have a pre-order window, right? And if
Yeah.
you miss the pre-order window, then you
You're
have to risk going to work or going to the place. Yeah,
Are you
That's why-
allocated when you pre-order these things? Are you only allowed to get like one copy?
No, you can get as many as you want, which is the problem.
Dude, you should totally take advantage of that and get like 4 and flip them.
Scalpers abuse the hell out of this. I think the Thor one sold out really quick too, and you really can't find that one in stores.
Which
what was
store?
it?
Well, it doesn't matter because they're all kind of garbage movies.
Black Panther did sell out quick.
That's
The
a
last
good-
Thor. The last Thor.
Oh, Ragnarok? No, okay.
Yeah. So, but there's a huge market for these, and by I would say probably noon tomorrow, you won't be able to find these at your local Best Buy, or by the end of the day, they'll be completely gone.
Nick Schmidt's asking a really good question. Does anybody work?
Yeah.
As an amiibo guy that has gone and waited in line during my work hours, I can tell you, no, not when it comes to this shit. Like, people take off. Like, people will go and wait in line for fucking Greninja or whatever, or
Oh, no, I've been
4K steel books. Like, it's insane. I love telling the story of me and my buddy Rob waiting in line for fucking amiibos, and I'm like, we can't tell people that we're waiting in line for these fucking dolls. And so when people were driving by, they're like, "Hey, what are you guys waiting in line for?" And we're like, the new Madden game. New Madden game. Not gonna admit the fact that I'm waiting in line for Greninja or Jigglypuff.
Man, do you remember the fever for those things when they first came out? How bad it was.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah. People were flipping them, and that's another thing, Nick Schmidt. People flip these things. So people that this is their full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Amiibo guy, Chris M.
You'll easily see somebody walk into Best Buy tomorrow, and they'll just take a cart and they'll just the entire rack just to flip them online. Some managers will actually prevent that guy from buying them all. Like, dude, you can't take all of these.
Dude, that
We
sounds
know-
like Wednesday at the comic book store.
They're like
you guys-
Beanie Babies. You are right, Omnipool. They're just like Beanie Babies.
But that's basically what I picked up, and I read Bitterroot. Bitterroot is really good. Written by oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Art by Sanford Green. It's the Power Man and Iron Fist team.
Yeah, Sanford Green's awesome.
Yeah, Sanford Green's real good. And David Walker, written by David Walker and another author, and I can't remember his name right now. Bitterroot centers around the Harlem Revolution, the Harlem Renaissance, and it basically deals with hatred and racism and xenophobia, and basically hatred is an infection, and like all these white supremacists end up turning into demons and stuff, and they end up fighting them. It's a really fun series. Like, this is probably, I think, they're the best thing that they've written. If you're a fan of, it's probably the best example, like Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, or if you guys remember that from DC's New 52, where it's like
hunting great.
hunting monsters, hunting demons. This is right up you guys' alley. It's really fun series. It's really
So it's
good.
very Hellboy-like then, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, it's very.
Speaking of Hellboy, anybody see the Hellboy movie? Apparently
Hell
not, 'cause that movie made like $6.
I saw it.
I saw it.
That's gonna be gone this weekend with Endgame in theaters.
Oh, dude, I think everything is going to die.
I was
because of
happy
Endgame.
to see Shazam made over 100 million.
Nice.
I was really happy to see that.
I saw Hellboy, and it's about as bad as everybody says it was.
God damn it. So the premiere of Avengers is tonight. My friend Chris just texted me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so after today, everybody needs to just stay off the internet.
Premiere tonight. Reviews go live tomorrow. I think at 3 p.m. my time.
I mean,
Yeah,
watch
it's just-
our show, but yeah,
Yeah,
log off.
I told Jess I'm watching it on Thursday. I'm gonna text him as soon as I get out. Holy shit, you're not gonna believe any of this.
I'm blocking you.
You can't block me. I'll find a way.
I'm gonna
I will mail you a letter.
mail me a letter.
He's gonna overnight it too.
Overnight it, you'll be so excited. Oh shit, a letter. Oh
Text me
man, it's nothing but
something.
spoilers. Damn it.
Jess is going to bust out his old letter opener. Remember when we had those?
I do have one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna spoil it for everybody. I'm like, dude, you know what? The Phantom showed up at the end of it. Anybody remember the Phantom?
I
Love
do.
the Phantom.
Hellboy showed up at the end of it. That's
Oh my
how
God.
fast those rights were sold. All right,
They check-
who's next? Who's haul next? Jess, did you haul anything?
I did. I hauled one thing I found it.
What was it, my man?
I found it in the store. I learned about it through the page, the Omnibus group. It is a Humanoids book, Jodorowsky book that I was unfamiliar with.
Which
One of the European guys, a couple of the European guys, maybe it was even Benjamin Pinheiros, talked about it. Moonface.
Ooh. I
What
haven't
are
heard
they
of
doing to
that.
that person? What's going on with that cover?
Is that a doll?
I don't know. It is an odd cover. I'll read you the description on the back, like I always do. The island of Daminuestra is threatened by Mother Nature and ruled by, this is unbelievable, ruled by the ruthless and propaganda-fueled Ovarian regime of conductors Oscar and Lila Lazo, resulting in a land of oppression and spiritual decay until the arrival of a young mute boy by the name of Moonface. Soon known as the Wave Tamer, Moonface and his protective friend Isha prove to be the unlikeliest of heroes as they come to disrupt the island's long-standing political and religious hierarchies. Now I'm interested enough to open it up and show you some artwork.
Jess, what you just did is exactly how I used to write my book reports in middle and high school.
You read the description in the back?
Sure, Great Expectations. It's about this.
You just change up some of the words so it's not exact. Yeah.
Yeah, you had me at Ovarian regime.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait, what? Ovarian regime?
But by the way, isn't that the same team that did Bouncer? Like Jodorowsky and the artist?
No, his name was Buka.
Right,
Boop.
isn't that the same team that did
Oh,
Bouncer?
yeah. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
That's what I thought. Names sound familiar.
Well, just opens that up. I'm going to go ahead and read this. So you're going to need the Movies Anywhere app or redeemdigitalmovies.com. This is where you're going to redeem it. redeemdigitalmovie.com. So here's the code for Winter Soldier. If you claim it, call it in the chat. Don't be a dick.
You're going to do it right now?
Yeah,
you should have people write into the email and okay, do it however you want to do it.
You want to do it that way?
I'll do it however you want to do it. I mean, if you give it away, somebody's just going to grab it. You should have somebody.
He's like, make them earn it.
Yeah, earn it. Have the first 10 people to write into omnibroslive@gmail.com and do a number generator, and that way it's fair.
I'm gonna put random letters and numbers in the chat, and I'm gonna say that's the code, and make people scramble for it.
All right. So I guess for people that want to send an email to OmniBros, whatever.
Omnibroslive@gmail.com.
All right, then we pick somebody.
And then the first 10
the codes are now in the chat.
First 10 people.
Oh.
First 10 people. First 10 people, and then you do a random number generator, and then you give the person the code.
All right, that sounds good. We'll do that.
Yeah, that way it'd just be like whoever the first vulture is.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So start sending your emails in before I get out of here.
Damn it, my phone's gonna explode.
Okay, here's the artwork for Moonface. Let me.
What the fuck?
It's got a ribbon and everything.
Yeah, we like ribbons.
Yeah, ribbons.
Except for that one lock and key hardcover.
Did it have a bad ribbon?
No, one just was totally out. Like they forgot to put it in there.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Jodorowsky and Book.
I remember I asked the guys at IDW about that. I go, how come that one's missing a ribbon? They go, we forgot. And usually the printer, they go, hey guys, do you want to add all this extra stuff, like a ribbon or this other type of stuff to kind of make your bill higher? And they didn't do that either. So it's weird. But yeah, I think it's volume 3 of the hardcovers is missing the ribbon. And that's your welcome moment with Gabe.
Raleigh Smith, who never comes to these chats, has come in and given me nothing but grief. So I know he's a good friend of mine because he's given me shit like as soon as he's gotten into this chat.
I love the art in this.
And he came into the chat because you guys warned him I wasn't going to be here today.
Yeah, he was like, damn it, I'm here. And Omar is here.
You fucking liars.
That's like when you go to a party and somebody invites you, you go, is so-and-so there? Or you go, who's there? And they say, this person, that person. You go, okay, good. That person's not there. I'm going to go to the party.
Well, that's
and
when you
go,
lie to
that
them.
person's not there. You're like, shit. This is awkward. That person saw me naked.
So there's what I hauled. This is apparently incredibly out of print and hard to find, and so I got lucky.
How did you? What the?
Moonface?
yeah.
I
Did you
found
find
it-
me? Did you find me that IDW book I was looking for?
No, you know what? I've got a place I'm going to go next week looking for it.
My man.
All right, let's put a call out to all of our friends and viewers and subscribers. Omar wants that stupid big Ghostbusters book.
Dude, I started. That's what I read, though. I read the first one, and it's freaking awesome. The Ghostbusters hardcover.
Yeah,
But the second one, for some reason, is out of print. The third one's still in print.
So yeah, if anybody has any hookups or you find that lying around one day, just ignore it and don't hit up Omar.
You fucking bitch.
Or actually get for Omar and then try to sell it to him for double price because he will pay it.
I have never done that.
I've heard that before.
I have never done that.
And I hate
Gabe,
that I can see your haul a little bit right there, Omar, and I want to fight you over it.
what are you talking about?
Your masterpiece.
You can see
Megatron.
that? Holy shit!
It's in the
It-
shot, dude.
Oh,
I
that
can
just
also
came,
see, I can
it-
see your books, and I can see your
just came in the
Scrooge
mail.
McDuck shirt too. So yeah,
well, it just came in the mail. I didn't know
Okay,
if you
you
could see
do
it.
your haul, Omar. What did you get?
Oh my God! Is that Megatron?
This is
from-
Megatron from Beast Wars. This is the masterpiece Megatron.
Badass.
that's
Boys
one of
with-
the dopest looking Transformer toys they put out.
Yeah, this is he's not a gun. He's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I am so erect
he's-
right now.
He's fucking expensive. That's
Luis is
for
a
sure.
Rectosaurus right now.
But yeah,
Ex- Explain to me, as
Oh,
someone
boy.
who doesn't care, why I should care. What's so cool about that?
he's a dinosaur that transforms into a robot. Jess, if I can't sell you on that, you need some fucking therapy, my friend.
Where did you
That's
get
on
it?
you.
Well,
Where did
Omar,
you get
he's
it?
He's a robot that turns into a dinosaur.
Okay, actually, Gabe is right. This came from Omni, which is where I usually get all my Japanese figures like this because they're a little bit cheaper. Shipping takes a lot longer though because they come on a boat, so it takes a while to get here. I think most people that get these usually go to Big Bad Toy Store or places like that, but Omni is the place I've always gone. And
Is
sometimes
it-
they have used stuff.
And
Is
this is
it
super
a
dope
limited
because
edition type of thing?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's still in
these
print.
things sell out
Oh, it's
really
just a
quick,
cool,
though.
fun toy.
It's a fucking expensive toy, Jess.
Yeah,
Cool,
dude,
fun,
that thing is-
expensive toy. Okay,
Yeah.
what?
It is. Yeah, it's probably about what is this? 250, I think. 250.
Good.
Yeah, that's how much he is. He's the most expensive masterpiece to date until I want to say Optimus Prime comes out, and that thing is ridiculous. The
Yeah, that
next
new
Optimus
Optimus
Prime.
is like 400 or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah, that looks badass.
Dude, the paint
Yeah,
job on that thing is beautiful. That thing is great, and it's Beast Wars. And in the Transformers community, there seems to be like a very deep line drawn in the sand on whether Beast Wars is cool or not. But
Yeah.
Beast Wars is one of my favorite. I love G1. You can never go wrong with G1. But man, when you find out that Beast Wars is in the same universe as G1, I lost my shit. I'm so
Dude,
excited.
spoilers for Jess, who hasn't seen
Oh.
season 1.
Yeah, because Jensen A got to watch all of G1 and the movie, and he's gonna watch Headmasters, and then he's gonna dive into Beast Wars with the really nowadays
I'm gonna-
PS1 graphics.
I'm gonna go and visit Jess, and I'm gonna get him doped up on his medicine by slipping in a couple of other extra pills, and we're gonna watch all the goddamn Beast Wars together. He may not remember the experience, but he sure will remember as hell when a bunch of these start showing up at his house because I made him order them.
Yeah,
That
not
would
only
be
are you
the
gonna get
best
him
day
off-
of my life. If I
Your
cannot wait for that.
Hey,
I'm gonna be there. That happens, dude. I'm booking a flight.
are you getting Optimus, Omar?
No, I'm keeping my Optimus. They're getting silly on prices. I mean, we're talking almost like $1,000.
You got MP10 or what?
Yeah, I got the reprint, the smaller scale, and I had the original one, but I think I sold him the big one, the MP1. But I got the one with the trailer. That's good enough. And then I'm gonna pick up Hound. Let's see. But as far as books, I did haul. Where the hell's my haul? No, I didn't haul much. I got some stuff from my buddy Kyle. By the way, I gotta give him a shout out.
Who is this sugar daddy Kyle that keeps
Why,
sending me all these books?
are you getting jealous? Yes.
I-
You were
I
my
noticed
sugar
that-
daddy at one time.
I noticed that every week it's something like blah blah blah. Kyle sent me this.
Yeah,
Kyle
man.
sent me
That's
that.
my boy.
Yeah,
my
I'm
boy. He's
getting.
hooking
I'm
me up.
guessing you might be his boy.
Well,
Wait a minute now.
Everybody's your sugar daddy. Jessica sent more stuff than anybody.
I pay for that.
No.
Wait a
no.
minute. What?
You know, a lot of shit.
People buy you statues, asshole.
Well,
I don't want
that's
to
true.
hear it.
That's true, but you're naming names here. Who's Kyle?
Oh, are you not allowed to? Okay, I'm sorry. I was giving a shout out. So anyway, these are the have you guys heard of these? The Harmy versions. I know most of you aren't really big Star Wars guys,
Oh,
but these are like the best. I started watching them today because my daughters came home and I'm like, yeah, I'm downstairs. I'm putting this together. So this is the best Blu-ray version of these movies that haven't been, don't have the special edition stuff on. Like they have. Yeah, totally.
they exist?
I've heard of these. Yeah.
These are fucking immaculate the way they look like on a Blu-ray player.
Whoa. These exist. They're uncut. They don't have.
They don't have the new stuff. They don't have new Anakin. They have the original Ewok song. I started watching Star Wars. Star Wars is called Star Wars. It's not called Star Wars: A New Hope.
Yeah.
Like it's that version that this guy put together from different sources. This is the 2.7 version.
Wait, so this is
called the Despecialized Edition is what these are called. It's like it's a work of art, man.
Yeah, these are fan edits that the community have put. That this one guy in the community has put together.
So you will be. Shut up, Gabe. Before I turn you off. So you'll be PMing me after this, telling me how I can get a hold of these.
Yeah. I can try. Yeah, of course.
Try.
But,
there is no try.
There's no try. All right, Yoda. But yeah, these are
not.
As soon as I popped it in, like I couldn't stop watching. It's your childhood. It's the stuff that you would wait to see, and it looks beautifully upscaled, and it's no Jabba in the original Star Wars, right? And like I said, original Ewok song. If that stuff matters to you,
it matters a great deal to me.
None
and my
of that
daughter.
matters.
I know Gabe isn't a big Star Wars guy, but I really thought most people were, man. Like, even if you're not a Star Wars person, Star Wars was such a staple of your childhood, right?
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
Really? Okay. No. And I read some stuff.
I like Star Wars, but I don't worship at the altar of Star Wars like most people do.
Like I do.
So
can't you just download these things? These things are available online.
These are two.
Right?
They're fucking huge. Like the files are humongous because they're actually Blu-ray disc, right?
Yeah.
So you're talking about like this guy went through all the trouble of just taking different versions and putting this together and upscale. Oh man, the upscale is crazy. Like I used to have the DVDs based from the Laserdisc. Do y'all remember those? The Laserdisc came out. Some guy put them on a DVD. This is fucking nuts, man. Like the way that these are upscale.
Just got new internet. He should be able to download those with no problem.
If they're available. Because I've looked for things like this before, and they're not like, me, I'm a shady motherfucker when it comes to illegal stuff. I couldn't find stuff like this.
Okay.
I gotta go, guys.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks a lot for being on.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with the codes? Do you want me to just send them to you in a picture, Jess, and then you can just give them out to whoever?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll shoot you the images. All right,
Okay, everybody pay attention because Lou is a good guy.
Bye, everybody.
Take it easy, man.
All right, now we talk shit about Lou, right?
I hate that guy. No, he's a great guy, man. You can find him on eBay. I think is where he ended up getting them.
Yeah, you can get them on eBay. There's a lot of them actually.
There's a new the version that you want is the latest version, and I think everybody sells his version of the older stuff, but he is the only one that sells his own version. It's 2.7 is the latest version.
It has 24
I'm gonna
wait
for the 2.76 version because that's gonna be better because they're gonna have
you do that. You don't even have a 4K television. What the hell do you care?
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Gabe, please.
Yes.
Mommy and Daddy are trying to talk here.
I'm Daddy.
I don't care.
All right, I like that.
What are we talking about here? About I have to go to eBay to get these things?
That's where some of them are
eBay.
found. Yeah, like the
Is
guy
that
sells
where
the
Kyle
trailer.
found them?
Yeah, I think so. But actually, I think he got them from the guy himself.
That's what I
'Cause
want
like
to do. I want to get him from the guy himself.
All right. I'll like I said, I'll charge my usual 10% finder's fee, and then we'll go from there.
That is fine. I will pay you the 10% finder's fee.
Yes,
Put
I'm
me in
fucking
touch.
with you, man.
Put me in
I
touch.
will
with
make sure you
fucking
get the
Kyle.
bed. I will get. These are blue, Dave, but the upscale on a 4K TV looks beautiful. So I did read some comic books, by
Hey,
the way.
I'm not done with this conversation.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
Talk to
no
me.
idea how much my daughter wants to see the originals on Blu-ray.
You don't have the Laserdisc version of those?
No, I never
What
had a
about
Laserdisc
VHS?
player.
I thought that
have
was
the I have the VHS copies of the originals, but I don't have any kind of digital version of the originals. So yeah, okay, everybody, fill my PM box with how to get them. I want like 90 PMs.
Omar.
But Omar, please send me. I will be calling you on the phone after this at midnight.
Chase 2's got it. That's who it is. It's the Harmies.
This just turned into Star Wars Bros.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Gabe. I know you love that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
But I got a
Star
question,
Wars,
though.
man. Yeah, what's up, Gio?
Do they look better than the official Blu-ray release?
Do
Like
they
the
look?
actual
Do they
upscale
look
quality?
better? No, but they look like on par in some spots. Like,
Okay.
because like I said,
Gotcha.
it's almost like a. I don't want to use the word Frankenstein because when you think of Frankenstein, you look like this patched up motherfucker because that's not what this is like. It is a beautiful like upscaling
Okay.
of it.
You guys got
Oh, there's a
problems.
bidding
Gotcha.
war. Somebody says he's going to help me for 5%. Ms.
Wait a
Camaro
minute
says
now.
he'll help
Who
me for 5%.
the hell's that? Jess, do you trust the guy with the actual disc or do you trust the guy on the chat? Right?
I trust you, Omar.
I don't believe you.
I wouldn't
All
trust
right.
Omar.
I do trust you.
Back to what I was reading. I read Poison
We're
Act.
not on read yet.
Jesus Christ, are we still on halls?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. We haven't
got
got a Geo. Sorry, Geo. What did you want?
because you
buddy?
guys got into this bullshit.
We're
Star
at
Wars,
8:30, man. Okay,
dude.
I'm just trying to. All right. My bad, Geo. Go ahead. Damn it, make
All right,
havoc. Stop
Make that
telling
me.
2%.
What the hell?
I will
I only
pay
got
you,
two.
Jess.
I only got 2 books. This is a Omar and Jess recommendation. I finally got this thing right here.
Oh, good
nice.
choice.
Castle in the Stars. I got it for $8 off of a eBay seller.
Even better.
And for my manga collection, I got the latest from Junji Ito. This is Smashed.
Shit, I didn't know that was out.
Out like 2 weeks ago,
What
I
the
think.
fuck's wrong with me? Cool.
A lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh man, show me
something else.
show me some of that smashed art though.
Okay. Here's some people drowning.
Oh, here's
Yeah.
come some hentai, everybody.
Here's some people drowning, and
Oh,
I haven't read it
wonderful.
yet, so I have no idea what's happening.
Wait, what are you showing us?
This is
Drowning
Junji
people.
Ito's new book
Ah,
collection.
Junji Ito's new.
Jess likes Junji
There's
Ito,
some
so he
more.
will also end up with this book.
I do, yeah.
Here's this weird-looking thing. I don't know what that is. And let's see what else. Come on. Oh, here's some nasty stuff.
Yeah, we
Right there.
shows the nasty.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot
there
about
we
this book.
go.
Shit.
And let's see. Oh, here's something cool. This is what we come to expect out of Junji Ito. Yeah. So
Yeah,
here's the
cool.
spine. The
I like
back.
that they're trying to do the whole spine thing by putting his name up at the top. That's cool.
Mhm.
Matches
Yeah.
the other stuff.
I like books about drowning people. There's here in Vegas, I think one of the casinos, I think it's the Venetian. There's a Titanic exhibit, and you go through like you it's almost like a game where you go through and you act like you're kind of casted as like an immigrant, and you're getting going through the whole storyline of the Titanic and on the Titanic, and I think there's a part where water rushes in near you and cool stuff like that. It's a whole experience. And at the end, there's a gift shop, and in that gift shop, you can buy a coloring book. And in that coloring book is a 2-page spread of people drowning in the water that you can color. Great.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I'm going to find a picture of it and show it to you guys. I took a picture.
Do you have a
of it.
coloring? Do you have the coloring book?
No, I'm not 4.
Oh, okay.
But I do have a 4-year-old.
make
So I might just get him. I might just get it for him.
books.
Yeah, but that's for people in like mental institutions and stuff like that.
Wow, you're so judgmental. God.
Well,
I think my wife has a fucking coloring book.
I had a friend that was in a mental hospital for a little bit back in high school, and all you did was just color.
Chris M, I think there are 4 books so far, but only 2 of those Castle in the Stars are translated into English so far.
Yeah, what's the second one called, Gio?
Moon King something.
Moon Doctor,
Moon.
the King on the Moon.
I don't know.
I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
Moon King, the Moon King.
Moon King.
And then there's a third one, but I don't know the name.
It'll come out. The third one, they come out every September. The third in English. The third one, thank you, Make Havoc. The third one comes out in September. There's 4 out in French. So, Chris M, if you speak French, you're set. Otherwise, you're stuck like the rest of us.
The Knights of Mars is the third one. I just checked. September 10th.
You guys are looking at the despecialized edition of Jess over there with his fucking 4K camera he's got going on.
There was no digital.
There's digital
messing
digital restoration of Jess.
No, there was no digital messing around with me. This is me, baby.
All baby, all you, man. All right. Now we talk about reads, right?
No, now it's my turn. Fool.
Jesus, I thought you already went. I thought you hauled Megatron. No, wait, that was
No, that was some other asshole.
All right, go
I
ahead.
want that Megatron though. I think it's dope, bro. Dude, the only one I have, the only MP I got is Soundwave because Soundwave is my favorite character. But I'm
That's a good choice.
trying really hard not to get into the MP scale like Transformer stuff.
The Beast Wars
it's
stuff.
expensive.
Yeah, you
I
don't
love
need
the
to do
Beast
that.
Wars stuff a lot because I like Beast Wars. I have the DVD box set of that series. Because
Oh,
again, that moment when you find out that it's connected to G1, like, God, that really was like a pinnacle moment in my teenage life. I lost it.
No,
That
it
was
was
great.
it was
That
cool.
was the coolest thing ever.
I like the cliffhanger to season 2, where they go in the Ark and they blow up Optimus' heads. Like his head blows up, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
They
and
just
then the next, that's the part that I lost my mind on.
Oh, I
And
thought
then
you were
the
talking
next
about
episode-
the ending of season 1 when you find out they're on Earth. That was
No,
also
like when they go into the Ark and it's all the original G1 characters still in stasis
Yeah.
or whatever.
that shit was
great.
dope. All right,
And then
what'd
they
you
gotta
haul?
fix Optimus's head because they blew it up. Yeah. All right. So what I hauled, I'll start off with this stuff because this stuff I was like, oh man, I really want to talk to Omar about this stuff because he'll understand it a little bit. So more video game action. So I got
X-Men Mutant Agenda.
X-Men Mutant Agenda.
Solid. It's a Capcom, right? Yep.
Yeah. I got Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo.
Now, are you gonna get each version of the Turtles in Time, the Genesis and the no, that was the fighting game, Tournament of Fighters.
No, that's Tournament Fighters. Yeah, no, because the NES.
I think the
one is a
Nintendo is
$6 game.
it's expensive. I used to have that one too.
Yeah. So yeah, Turtles in Time. These are all like cart only, which is kind of gross. But I got these at a super steal from a friend and customer at the store. I'll shout them out. Lady Variant on Instagram. She hooked me up with these games, and then I also got one of the better RPGs of the time.
Oh God, yeah. And
Chrono Trigger.
that game is expensive now.
It is just cart only. This game is like the card only of this game retails or whatever the same price of an omnibus, full price omnibus.
Wow.
So I got those. These are
crazy.
card only, like I said, but I got such a good deal from Lady Variant that I can buy high end copies of the boxes and manuals and maps and still be doing okay.
You are nuts.
That's my next step. That's what's fun about
Make
video games,
Havoc
so I
said
can
Lady
write down
Variant is hot. Fire, fire, fire. Is she?
now. Yeah, she's cool. Yeah,
She's
Lady
cool.
Variant? She's a woman?
Lady Variant on
I
Instagram.
got
Lady
Jess's
Variant, you can check
attention.
her out.
Yeah, all of a sudden I woke up.
Wait a minute, somebody say Lady Variant's
Yeah,
hot?
oh.
What's going on?
Hot chicks? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, geez, you guys have been flooding me with Beast Wars and Transformers and Cyber X and whatever.
We just did like 40 hours of fucking Star Wars talk, man. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, all of you are fucking fake nerds. I think the only one that gets it is Gio. He's into
gotcha.
everything.
Yeah, so
All right.
so that's really cool for me. I love. Oh, I forgot the other games I got. I showed you guys earlier. I don't have it with me. They're kind of behind me here. PS1 games. I picked up a lot of the Final Fantasy games. The better Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy VII, which I know Omar doesn't feel is the best Final Fantasy game, but everybody knows it is. And I got Final Fantasy IX.
I hate that he knows me so well.
I go, oh, I like this. Probably means Omar doesn't like it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
If it's shit, I probably don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, do I have to be an elitist to like this or not like this?
Just
That's
because
what
it's
Omar-
popular
that's what
doesn't mean
Omar
that it's
falls into.
good. The Transformers movies did really well. I don't need to go into this. All right, what else did you haul?
I also got. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. Fantastic Four complete collection. This is the Scott Lobdell, Carlos Pacheco run, and then it got a little bit of Chris Claremont in here as well. So this is right after Heroes Return. Oh, this is Heroes Return. This is right after Heroes Reborn. This collects 1 through 15, the 1/2 issue, annual 98. And for whatever reason, Iron Man number 14. So this is a great run here.
Crossover. I hated that time when they started doing annuals in years instead of numbers because they got so confusing when you're mapping these things out.
Oh, it's so hard to count letter or numbers as opposed to years. I get it.
No, was that sarcasm, asshole?
Is it 4?
No, but where do you go after 21?
1995?
I'm done. Conversation's over. I don't like your tone.
All right, so we know Omar can't count in numbers or years, but that's cool. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, I got a signing coming up with the great Dustin Nguyen, and I picked up. This is one of the books Jess has been raving about for the longest time. I never picked it up till now. I got the Descender hardcover volume 1. Do you guys follow Dustin Nguyen on Instagram?
I do.
Okay. Did you see that he did that the Mona artwork painting, whatever? That thing was awesome. I was so close to just contacting him and go, hey dude, how much for that? I want it really, really bad. I think it was beautiful. For those of you who don't know, Damona's the female protagonist, hard to kind of tell, hero of Disney's Gargoyles.
Oh,
so, got that?
The Mona. Gotcha. I thought you said the Mona, like a cool way of saying the Mona Lisa. Gotcha. I got it.
Cool. And then literally just before the show started, my wife came in and she bought me this as an Easter gift.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sweet.
Cool.
Launchpad's little plane. These things, the new DuckTales series is really great. The new one that's on Disney right now. Mm-hmm. And these things are at Target for super clearance. Everything. I think it's everywhere, but these toys are now on hardcore clearance. This is like $10. It used to be like 20, 25 or something like that. So got that.
I saw the 2-packs are on sale too.
Yeah, all the little figures are. The money bin probably is. I have the money bin. I think it's cool.
Oh, thanks.
That
looks sweet.
Yeah, I think it's dope, dude. Yeah. And I know how much it's probably going to be. It's probably like $200 to buy it. So I was like, I don't know. But I was very tempted to get that because that thing is awesome. I might just ask him, hey, man, why don't you do me a Goliath?
Mm-hmm.
Or a Lexington or a Bronx. That'd be cool. God, I really want to watch the Gargoyles. I hope that's on the Disney Plus app when that launches. That'd be amazing.
I don't see why it wouldn't be, since everything else seems to be.
We'll see. Disney's really...
As far as TV shows,
well,
right?
I mean,
don't they?
If they're not going to release Song to the
X-Men?
South, then they might not release Gargoyles. Who knows?
I think that they have the same issues, though.
It doesn't. No, not at all.
Didn't they announce that they're doing all seasons of the X-Men and Simpsons?
Yeah,
All
they're
the
doing
X-Men?
the Simpsons. I don't know about X-Men.
Like, I think they said that they were going to do all 5 seasons of the X-Men, and that's what I thought I read somewhere.
Oh,
I think it was
please let that
11
happen,
o'clock
bro.
comics.
God damn it.
I've never listened to
Maybe
podcasts.
maybe they'll have the original versions of Star Wars or whatever, and you guys can just go crazy or
I
what on that.
I doubt that. There's a reason this guy went way out of his way for years to do these things.
Probably because he's got issues and.
Or he's got time and money.
Yeah, gross.
All
That's
right,
my haul, everybody.
cool. Did anybody read anything?
Yes.
I know Gio read stuff.
Would you read, Gio?
I don't have the books with me, but I finally read Metal because I really wanted to get into Terrifics and Justice League Dark and all that stuff, and I knew I had to read Metal first. It's not like the best thing ever, but it's really, really, really fun. Like it's an action, not an action piece. It's an event, so it's big, it's bombastic, and it's fun. It's like when you read events as a kid, and it follows that formula of just introducing like this huge bad guy, and everything is dire, and then the heroes fight off at the end and all that stuff. But what it does do really well is open the floodgates, if you will, to like concepts of the dark multiverse and all the universe building, if you will, that DC has done for ages. I thought that was really fun, and Capullo did a really good job with the drawings. I'd loved seeing his art on the Metal issues. Some of the tie-ins were a little weak. I didn't really like. There was a part called the Resistance, or like a comeback story. I don't know. I thought it was very bland. But for the most part, seeing all the evil Batman characters and all that stuff, their one-shots, I thought that was really fun, especially the Red Death and the Superman Batman type thing that he looks like Doomsday. The Aquaman version was really cool. Just a ton of fun. If you like, obviously it's a very Batman-centric story, but if you like Batman and if you like the concept of the multiverse, I think you're really going to enjoy seeing what Snyder does with that idea. It all began with the Crisis events and Final Crisis and Batman's story with the New 52 and stuff. But I thought it was really dumb, action-packed fun that I do recommend.
Now, let me ask you a question. If the books you told me you read, is that it for Metal?
The main story, yes. You need to read the 2 one-shots. Then it alternates between Nightwing, Suicide Squad, Green Arrow, Teen Titans. They're all just one issues each. Justice League, Green Lantern, and something else. And then the main series with a couple more one-shots. But it's all packed in on 4 books.
The one-shots are the one-shots collected?
Yeah.
Okay, everything's collected?
Yes.
Everything's collected, yes.
So if I read all those collected things, I'll be all caught up with Metal, and I can read DC's current stuff then.
Yeah, you can go right. You can actually
Only-
start reading the Batman Who Laughs series too if you wanted to.
Yep. The
Because
only thing people would need to know would be general knowledge of Batman New 52, Dark Side War from Jeff Johns, Final Crisis, just the basic concept of Final Crisis, the return of Bruce Wayne, and that's pretty much it. Everything else you can just go in blind and enjoy it.
Yeah, you don't need to read all that stuff, like Final Crisis, because that's a headache to get through. Sometimes you could just like Cliff Note it or Wikipedia it real quick and
Exactly. Yeah.
I read it already.
Okay, because I read Justice League Dark and I was lost. So if I read Metal, I'll be able to understand Justice League Dark?
Yes, because at the end of that, it expands into a whole bunch of books, the New Age of Superheroes or whatever, and Terrifics and the Immortal Men, Justice League Dark. They all come from that event.
And fair warning, Jess, and to anybody else who hates this kind of stuff, this run of collected editions does suffer from DC's crazy collected edition mentality, where I think one book is a oversized hardcover, one book is a regular size hardcover, and then the 2 other ones are just random ass trade paperbacks.
Yeah.
And then I think they're putting out trade paperbacks of the hardcovers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really weird and random. and it suffers from that weird DC just shotgunning every format out there. So it does get a little confusing and convoluted, but there should also be like an omnibus eventually. So fair warning if that kind of stuff bothers you. If you're like,
no,
the spies don't match on my shelf. Oh God, this is the worst thing ever.
No, I'll be okay.
All right, just a fair warning, everybody else out there.
In the chat, they're saying I might need to read No Justice Mini as well. Any
Scott Snyder book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's after Metal. That leads up into like Bendis' new Superman and stuff like that.
Oh, I can't even read Bendis' Superman until I read this stuff.
Oh, sure you can, because he didn't read any of it. You're fine.
Omar, stop. Here we go.
I have read his run, though.
There we go.
Whatever.
Oh, no,
man.
he aged Superboy. This is terrible.
Oh, dude, spoilers. Just hasn't read it yet.
So, Gio, did you read No Justice?
I'm going to order it soon. It's a 4-issue book, so it's sort of leads into Snyder's Justice League run that's ongoing right now.
That's really good too right now. And there's some crazy stuff going on. It takes a while for it to pick up, but yeah, once it hits that stride, man, you guys are in for it. Don't go into Scott Snyder's Justice League run hoping for Jimmy Chung to be doing the artwork, because that's how they sold it for a very, very long time. He did like 1 issue and like 3 pages of a different issue. He's never on that book.
But the Christopher Priest Justice League run, I can read because that takes place before all this stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Well, I'm glad we had this little chat.
We are helpful.
You are. This is
what
great.
It's all about.
That's right. Good. Okay, good. Because I was absolutely lost with Justice League Dark.
And that Teen Titans tie-in issue is super expensive right now. Not super expensive.
That's the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like it's swirling around that $100 mark, I think, right now.
Wow.
Whoa.
I didn't know that.
It's crazy. It's almost like Naomi. If anybody knows about Naomi, but yeah. All right. Let me just do my read because it's super simple and quick. I'm still working through. It's been a while since I've been able to read. I've been focusing on other things like my health and the gym and things like that. So that eats up a lot of my reading time. But I've been slowly burning through my favorite book of all time. It's Transmetropolitan. This is volume 1 of the Absolutes. Probably about 10 issues or so through it. This is a really fun read. If you haven't read it before, it is basically Hunter S. Thompson, let's say 2,000 years in the future, with technology that's 2,000 years in the future. And these issues are really cool. They're all one-shot vignettes for the most part. The first 3 issues is a storyline, and after that, it's a bunch of these one little vignettes that really get you familiar with this new world, the city, the technology, the lifestyle, everything else, because it's really important because the environment of this world is its own character. It's more so than Gotham City is a character to Batman. It's more so than that when it comes down to this book. The city, the environment, the political standings of this world plays a key part in the story. And the first few issues in here, these vignettes really kind of get you caught up and familiar with that. So if you haven't read this yet, I think volume 1 is close to selling out or something. I think that was a worry a while ago, but you definitely need to pick it up. It's Warren Ellis writing it. This is Warren Ellis's pinnacle of his writing career. He's even said so himself. He doesn't think he could ever top Transmet. He got really close with Planetary and Global Frequency, but Transmet is his top-notch book. Derek Robertson on the art. So check this out. This is great stuff. And this should be a movie or a Netflix series or something. This really deserves. It's that time with the technology that's in here and the social issues that we have today are really in here as well, even though this is like a 20-year-old book. So I'll be burning through these 3 absolutes for the next couple of weeks as I pick it out one by one. And that's basically what I read.
What's Naomi #1?
It's like $100.
In this book?
No, I mean, what is it?
It's a new Bendis book.
Yeah, it's Bendis. It's a new character and book that Bendis came up with It's a young girl. And there's a lot of mystery around her. There's only like 4 issues out right now. Even issue 4 is like $20+ right now.
This is a DC comic?
It's a DC comic, yes, sir. It's a young girl who is fascinated with superheroes, so much so that she is basically making it like her job or her hobby to figure out their secret identities. And there's a lot of issues and questions about who she is. You don't figure out what her last name is or how she's involved or connected to the DC universe and its other characters. But slowly those questions have been getting answered, but then those questions those answers lead to more questions. So it's an extremely hot book right now, those single issues. So if you can find it for cheap, go for it. If not, we're collected edition collectors, so you might be better off waiting for that. But it's a great book. It's fun. I would recommend it for sure.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So check it out. Number 4 sold out, like ship sold out, and it became like one of those DM cover crazes where people were just going crazy for it.
That's
No,
expensive.
I'm out of that world. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I ordered because I know if it's Bendis, it was a new character, and to be honest, it's an African American character,
And it's a
Bendis is
female
really
character.
good, and it's a female character. And Bendis is really good about those aspects that he's done a lot in his life, creating new female characters that end up being really hot and popular. So I ordered a lot of number 1. I ordered it's a lot, but it's not really. It's 25 copies that I ordered. Nobody really bought it because nobody really cared about this character apparently until just now. So we cashed in pretty well on that deal. But yeah, so check it out.
The trade comes out October 29th, if anybody's interested.
Perfect. I would wait till then.
Okay.
Don't spend $100 on a modern single issue.
No, I'm
Great.
not doing that.
Like CGC copies of that book, like 9/8 or like $500-$600, something just crazy like that. Yeah,
No.
It's all about those movies, man.
it's all about those
People
first appearances, man.
Well, I mean, people are looking for minorities, and
Well, yeah, like I said, Bendis is really good about doing like strong female characters. Jessica Jones, Scarlet, and those other characters that he's done, and then plus Miles Morales. So I mean, there's kind of a combination of all that mixed in.
Okay. Cool. Well, good. I'm glad DC has a hot property.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Omar, what'd you read, brother?
I read a lot, so I'll make mine really quick. Because Amanda and I are going to start reviewing trades, so everybody check this out. This is amazing if you haven't. This book came out in 2017, the trade paperback. It's called Lake of Fire. I'll make this really quick. It's about a bunch of knights in the Crusades going to a small town, and they're trying to eradicate the evil. They don't know what to expect. The villagers are like, "Oh, a bunch of demons came and took our women and children. Help us!" I'm not gonna give it away what happens, but man, this was so action packed and so awesome. I read this on Easter. I read this like yesterday while my kids were egg hunting. I was reading this. This was so badass. Everything is explained. This is all you need. It's just one book. It's called Lake of Fire. Little action scenes right here. It is freaking phenomenal. It's historical sci-fi is what this falls under. But really enjoyed it. The guy that wrote this, actually, Nathan Fairbairn. This guy here, he's the colorist on a lot of the Image books. Like he's done Invincible, and he's done he did one of the what was it? Anyway, he's a big colorist, so this is his first writing, and it blew me away. This was awesome. The concept of this was better than the actual book. This is Buzzkill. Have you guys read that? It's Donny Cates.
Yeah, Buzzkill's awesome.
You really liked it? Okay. I thought I thought it should have been longer. That was my issue with it.
Oh, that's a new cover.
This is 4 issues is what this is.
Yeah, I have an older cover. That must be reissued.
Yeah, I think it could have been longer. Guy that gets the superpowers from drinking alcohol or doing other things.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Reminds me of Mr. Fujisawa from El Hazard. It's an anime. That's how he gets super strong. But So it starts off with him going to AA. It's a lot of fun. So actually, this is the exact same team that did God Country. But I think it could have helped from being 6 issues would have helped. It was a lot of fun, but the art is, of course, freaking phenomenal. And the character designs is freaking phenomenal. Oh, but out of most of the stuff I've read, Lake of Fire, definitely. This is amazing. Totally loved it. Then I read Avengers. I talked about this. Yeah, you guys can skip this. This was not fun at all. It's just a crossover between Venom and X-Men Blue. But as a completist, I needed this because it's got X-Men Blue 21 and 22. It's not collected in the X-Men Blue trades.
Speaking of X-Men, Omar, remember our earlier conversation in the chat? Do we want to do a Bendis X-Men like discussion one day?
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, because I recently reread those. Yeah, I would like to do that.
Yeah, I'm in, dude. I just got to reread it. It's been a while.
So unless you're a completist or you're reading all the Venom stuff, this is a pass.
Yeah, I got a quick question for you.
What's up?
X-Men Black, has that been released in trade?
Yes, I talked about that.
Yeah,
last week.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got Emma Frost on the cover. It's got the White Queen on the cover.
That's what I want to get.
Yeah, I thought Campbell covers are great.
Two-thirds of the books in there are solid, man.
Yeah,
I really enjoy them.
I need to get that.
Were
they all different writers? I don't remember. I forgot.
Yeah, Claremont had one with Todd Knock in there, and then who else was in? You don't like Todd Knock?
I don't like Claremont.
Oh, well, you can go to hell then. This episode's over.
Calm down, SA. Wow.
And there's Ryley Moore. He still exists.
Wow. This was almost a full house.
We almost had everyone.
This is like a straight flush.
So, what's going on, guys?
Do you have your haul with you?
Do I have my haul with me? Yeah, actually.
I need you to turn up your volume because we can't hear you, or lean closer to your phone while you're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's no hands. That makes you sound better.
Is this better? I have 2 books with me, but I'm not going to show them off if I'm holding onto my phone like this.
Liar.
Liar? What? About
Yeah,
the
you're
books
lying.
not showing
You're
them off?
there you go. You stupid bastard. What are you doing? Keep your hand on the wheel.
It's okay. There's only like a bunch of people that I can run into.
I think Ryley should go through the In-N-Out drive-thru.
Gross.
He likes Whataburger, not In-N-Out.
Yeah, and there's a Whataburger right down the street from the airport here.
What was the first book you mentioned, Omar? Lake of Fire?
Lake of Fire. Yeah. Solid.
You really liked it.
Loved it. Loved it. I wish they'd make a
like,
movie or TV series.
Is that what it feels like when you pee, when you have chlamydia?
I don't know. I got my shots the next day. This honestly, Gio
Omar got
and
those shots
Ryley
on deck at all times.
Gio and Ryley, they this reads like a manga. Like it's
Cool.
it's straight up fun, man. It's awesome.
I'll check it out.
Goodbye.
I was just talking about the guy, Nathan Fairbairn Barn. He's a
left to right or right to left when you read it.
No, it's an American comic.
Okay, then it's not a manga. Good.
No, but
he did the
colors
for the Scott Pilgrim colored version when that.
That's what it is. Yeah, him and apparently Brian Lee O'Malley or Melee or whatever are good friends. So, but this is his first writing gig, and it was fucking awesome.
Well, that's cool.
What books did you hold up?
I had the new volumes of Food Wars and Promised Neverland.
Nice.
Ah, gotcha.
Never mind.
Speaking of, Joe Chip in the chat is saying that he misses. He wanted me to tell you, Ryley. He misses the Manga Bros show or the Mango Bros, whatever mangoes, whatever that show you guys were doing.
Now that I'm heading back to having normal like life hours, we're gonna try and do. I told the guys to do it without me. I was like, go, do one, please. But yeah, we're gonna get back on that because I mean we enjoyed doing that as well. I did buy a lot of stuff though that's not Japanese. I just don't have it in my car with me. and they probably have the wrong covers according to Gabe.
That's true. DM covers are nothing, man. Covers matter.
Well, I got the cool cover for the Thanos Infinity whatever the heck Omnibus, the one that's not the floating head cover.
That's the DM cover. That's the one that Gabe wants. Or
Yeah,
likes.
that's the one I got.
Yeah,
Really?
Wait.
I got the Ryley cover. I like that one too. I don't know why.
Riley did a cover? I would love a Riley cover.
It's the one that he was
Custom
talking about.
covers.
It's the
Don't
one
we
that he was
own?
talking about.
Why did you guys get that? Don't we already own most of that material?
I didn't have Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, you
Solo
didn't.
Omnibus.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
already owned it, but this was cooler because it had like 5 issues that are not in that book, and also it says Thanos on the spine.
And
Yeah, I don't
Thanos'
think
picture-
that is not a good excuse. Like,
That-
unless
Thanos'
it's
picture is on the spine, and it has the death of Captain Marvel on it. Spoilers: Captain Marvel
What?
dies.
I have Death of Captain Marvel already. Okay.
I pointed out in my video, some people didn't know that Superman makes a special appearance in the Death of Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Jim's Starlin found a way to get him in there.
It's a nice little Easter egg.
So Jess, do you just want to say what books are 50% off at Instocktrades?
I'd like to talk about what books I read.
Oh fuck! Damn it! Oh man, I'm so bad at this. This is why you host. All right,
Yeah,
Hey,
well, how
Jess,
did you
let's
start
redo-
hosting this show?
let's redo this.
This is why you were supposed to be with your parents all night.
All right. Let me retry that. Hey Jess,
Yes, Omar?
I've heard from you in a while. What the fuck did you read this week?
I read all about Transformers and Gundam.
You go to hell, you liar.
Ooh.
The first thing I read was Ghost Fleet by Donny Cates.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all about a trucking outfit that shouldn't exist, that doesn't exist on the books, but they are around to transport the world's deadliest and most off the books cargo. And some things go horribly wrong, and they create. This is like a Tarantino book. They create a guy bent on a mission of revenge to get back at the Ghost Fleet. He got some supernatural stuff going on in it. This guy becomes almost unkillable. There's conspiracy theories out the wazoo. What this particular cargo is, he's hunting down for revenge. And he's got some powerful enemies that are wanting this cargo to make it safely to where it's supposed to go. And he hijacks the thing. He doesn't even know what it is. But it turns out to be a lot more than he bargained for. And
Brian,
the
can you
FBI
mute
gets
your mic,
involved.
buddy?
The FBI gets involved, and the government gets involved. And it's great because it has an unusual ending. And Donny Cates, I didn't even know that he wrote this book until I got it. But it's amazingly badass supernatural stuff. It's really raw and gritty, and I loved it.
That was the book I hauled like a couple weeks ago, and you were like, "That's a Donny Cates book."
Oh, that's how I found out about it.
That's okay. You
Hey,
discovered
Riley.
it, man. It's
Riley, can you mute your mic first, please? 1 second.
You want to mute your mic, Ryley? Can you?
I'll do it.
There you go.
I can do
Oh,
it. For
Okay.
You guys
can
can
do
do
it.
it.
I could've
You
done
all
that.
can do
Damn
it
it.
too.
We can do it. Okay.
I do it all the time to Gabe when he's talking about Trial of Gambit.
I should do when you guys are talking about Star Wars crap.
Okay, so I found out about this book from Omar.
I didn't want to shout out.
That's fine. I didn't know how I found out about the book. That's great.
It's fun to meet people.
You never should have given him the power.
Yeah, good. So thanks for the recommendation. It was awesome. I loved it.
What else did you read?
I read As Guardians of the Galaxy
Nice.
because
I've heard a lot of good things about it, but it's got Angela, so I'm not a big fan of her. I know you are.
I got it specifically because it had Angela in it.
And it was awesome.
I love Angela, and it took a bunch of turns. I think I'd like it better if I was more caught up on current Marvel stuff. I'm not that caught up on current Marvel stuff because I didn't even know that Angela and Sarah were broken up. So when I found that out, I was a little devastated, and I was like, wait, when did they break up? So I think I enjoyed the book. It was fun, and a bunch of crazy stuff happened in it. But I think I would have liked it more had I been more caught up in current Marvel issues. So I think I'll tackle it again once I get a little bit more caught up currently.
I've only read the tie-ins with the War of the Realms.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like 2
yeah.
issues. So I didn't even know the team was put together. Like, pretty cool that Thunderstrike has a kid, so he's on the team.
Yeah. Now I definitely don't know who recommended
His own
Sleepless.
series for a second.
I definitely don't know who recommended Sleepless to me. This smacks of a fangirl book.
I was gonna say it looks like a Kristan book.
Yeah, but Fariha did not know of this book, but maybe Kristan recommended it to me. It's fantasy/romance, and that's definitely what it is. It takes place in a kingdom where the child of a king, she's I guess she's probably a teenager, and Sleepless is because her guard takes a vow of becoming a member of the Sleepless, where he never sleeps. He takes care of her the whole time. His whole job is to guard her, and he never sleeps. And it comes with a cost. They eventually either die early or go crazy, but he gives his life to protect her at all costs. And there's insurrection in the castle. She yearns to go back to her own. Once the king dies, her father, she'd rather go back to her own people because they had different mothers. Her mother is still traveling abroad. The main queen goes off to live. A new king shows up, and the king's brother. And there's all kinds of palace intrigue in this, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. It does seem, I will say, it's like a fantasy romance book that deals with kings and queens and palace intrigue. Excuse me. But there was enough interesting stuff in it going on that I found it to be good enough that I want to get volume 2. The main character was this girl, and I found her to be very interesting and a strong character, and I found her to be interesting. It's by Sarah Vaughn with art by Leila Del Duca, and they're a good team. And so I liked it enough to get volume 2. And then I finally read Harley Quinn volume 2, and 3/4 of this book is awesome. And then the middle half of the last half is Harley's Gang of Harleys, which is okay. And then the last part of the book is Harley's Little Black Book series, which sucked. So
Who was the team behind the Little Black Book?
Fucking Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner. They wrote the whole thing. It was like it was by I don't understand what happened to them, because after I read it, I thought, oh, this must be guest authors. It must be guest writers, because it was like all of a sudden they forgot who Harley was. They wrote Harley completely wrong, and they had no feeling for the guests in it, like Green Lantern and Wonder Woman and Lobo. And I mean, the art was good in all of them, but and Zatanna, but it was by Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti who wrote all the other stories that I love so much. And I don't know, maybe they got tired or something, but Little Black Book sucked. I hated that series. And Gang of Harleys was fine. Harley Quinn stories were all great and fun. I loved them. But I'd like to rip the pages out of this book, set them on fire, and put them out with root beer.
Do it, Jess. Do it right now. Rip it right now and pour some root beer on it.
I'd do it to a Robert Kirkman book, I can tell you that.
All right, now let's try to get Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor on the show.
And ask them why their books sucked.
Well, I love everything else they've done. That's just the one thing that went horribly wrong for me. I love every other Harley Quinn book they've done.
No, I get it.
But for some reason, Black Book just was not my cup of tea.
Yeah, that first omnibus is great, though. That first omnibus is really well put together. I love that.
The first omnibus was good front to back.
And it hurts more when it's a writer that you know is damn good. And then you get to those stories that are like, oh, what happened? It's like somebody else, right? It's like Scott Lobdell took over the book.
Hey.
And it was. I know they got all three of their attention.
And it's when it's the same writers that sort of resurrected her and made her popular again during New 52, kind of gave her new life as the goofy girl, and they really made her popular in the New 52. And I do not see what happened to him in Little Black Book, especially the Lobo story. That was so out of character, and I thought somebody completely different had written that book. It was like somebody, I didn't see that as Harley at all. Not the Harley that they had written for in the floppies. So, Omnipool. No, I might get demonetized by Connor and Palmiotti. Alec Kirkman demonetized me.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta jump out of here.
All right, man.
So
We'll see
you guys go on and finish the show. It was great to see you guys, Ryley. Always a pleasure.
Great to see you, buddy. Thanks for getting on.
Of course. Everybody in the chat, have a good night. Keep up with these guys, though. I'm gonna go and watch something with my little girl. So y'all be good. You can find me on my channel, Near Mint Condition. And
what do you have on tomorrow night for Old Reader, New Reader?
Oh, we're talking about the Avengers Kree Skrull War. Piece of shit.
You should have never told him.
No, we never should have told him. Kree Skrull War, Avengers, Roy Thomas, Neil Adams. So it'll be interesting to see what the two ladies think. Anyway, y'all be good.
Thanks,
God,
Omar.
Man, you make those girls read the most just hard.
That was a
dude.
poll, my friend. I gave them options for like Civil War and Avengers Assemble. People chose that, so.
Oh God.
Those poor girls. It's not like I'm fucking. Never mind. I'm leaving on that note.
You can unmute Ryley so he can talk about previews with us.
Cool. Is he there? Oh, yeah, he's still
there.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think he needs to unmute himself.
Oh, did you mute yourself, Ryley?
Mm-hmm.
You can unmute yourself now.
All right, so you're ready to do previews? Let's do this real quick.
Ryley, can you hear us?
Quick, but this is fun. We got 86 people watching, and they're all here for previews and probably for the digital codes. So,
well, wait a second, Ryley, you can unmute yourself now. Okay,
got it.
There we go.
We're doing previews now.
Yeah, no, I can hear you guys. I just was muted, but I was driving, so it's hard to unmute myself.
Oh, no okay. Worries. No worries. We want you to be safe.
Yeah, previews. Well, and if y'all want to know what I read last week, it was
go for it.
200 issues of singles, and I don't remember any of it. Everything sucks, and nothing's worth reading anymore.
Man, that's what happens to be 200 issues in a week, man. You're burning yourself out.
200 in 2 days, and I'm about to do another like 70 tomorrow because I got to catch up. No, everything didn't suck. It was, there was a lot of good stuff, but like it's just so much that like I can't pinpoint like, oh, this was the issue that was great and this was the one that was not. It's just everything's kind of the same as it's always been. Hulk is great. Venom's great.
Yeah, those are two of the best ongoing series being put out by the big two right now. It's definitely Immortal Hulk and Venom.
And they're both getting oversized hardcovers.
Yay!
Yep, coming out soon. Can't wait. Speaking of oversized hardcovers, let's see coming out soon. Let's see what's coming out this week.
Are you gonna? You want me to? Okay, you already did that. You're sharing your screen. Okay,
Yeah.
let me pull
I
up.
got the screen sharing. And
Yep.
Jess is the man with the information on what's 50% off today on, or not today, but this week, tomorrow on Instocktrades.com, our wonderful, fantastic sponsor, where you'll be able to pick up any of these trade paperbacks, hardcovers, and collected editions tomorrow at noon Eastern time, right? That's the site updates?
3 p.m. Eastern time.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to start out with Image Comics. We're starting out here with Exor Sisters Trade Paperback Volume 1.
What's that about?
It's about girls and something probably to do with the devil. I don't know. This sells pretty well in my store. There's a lot of people, not a lot, but a lot more than I would think, who are really clamoring for this Exor Sisters storyline. I don't know
Really?
anything about it, but it's pretty popular right now.
Can
for
you
us.
just click on it real quick?
I can click on it real quick.
Did
All
you
right,
send it?
so-
Oh, I like the sound of it. So people like it in your store, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty popular in our store. So,
Okay.
what's it? Did you sign a deal with the devil? Has a loved one been dragged to hell? Then Kate and Kate Harl should be the first ones you call for timely soul removal at a reasonable rate.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
So that comes out next week, or I'm sorry, tomorrow. Also from Image, we got Little Girls, Sex Trade Paperback Volume 6, Road Hunger. I didn't know this was still coming out.
6.
Warning, Trade Paperback Volume 1. Now, down for Dark Horse Comics. This is one of the books I've been waiting for. We got
Yeah.
Alien Dead Orbit. I know Ryley wasn't a fan of James Stokoe's art, but I still love him.
The
'cause I think
story
James
was
Stokoe-
really good.
I think James Stokoe is like one of the best artists that we've seen come out of comics in the last 15 years. I love his work.
Yeah, I love his work too. It just wasn't right for Alien.
And then we have Neil Gaiman's American Gods hardcover volume 2. IDW, we have Dick Tracy, Dead or Alive trade paperback. That is by Mike Allred.
He does the art?
He does the art, and I think he's writing it also. No, Lee Allred, his brother's writing it, along with Mike Allred. And Rich Tommaso is doing the art.
Oh. If Mike Allred was doing the art, I would buy that.
Yeah. It's a kind of an updated version of Dick Tracy. There's like new characters, new villains, and stuff like that in there. Look at him. He's got an Apple Watch. Remember when we thought that was going to be crazy technology, and now everybody has one. Full Bleed Comics and Culture Quarterly hardcover volume 3. I have no idea what that is. Marvel Action Avengers trade paperback volume 1. This is one of those weird things where you get IDW publishing Marvel comics. These are kids comics, all ages. So if you got young ones, these are actually really pretty fun. Uncle Scrooge trade paperback Treasure Above the Clouds. Now down to DC, what we got here for DC this week? We got Batman and the Justice League manga, Gross. Batman Noir, Gotham by Gaslamp hardcover. Injustice 2 hardcover volume 5. Injustice 2 trade paperback volume 4. That's kind of confusing. Scarlet trade paperback volume 1.
That is 50%. That's 50% off.
All right, half off for Scarlet. Supergirl trade paperback volume 1, The Killers of Krypton.
That is also 50% off.
And then Superman World Against Superman trade paperback. This is the Grant Morrison Superman. This is New 52 Superman.
Yeah, I think it's one of those essential.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it collects
Probably
Action Comics 1 through 10.
Oh, so it's like half of his run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's odd. All right, so let's keep going down a little bit more. Marvel, we have the Black Order trade paperback, War Masters of Thanos, Despicable Deadpool hardcover.
No, what's that?
It
That
is.
is
Go for it.
the entire final run of Jerry Dugan's Deadpool. So when everything was getting renumbered, I think during, was it Legacy or right before Legacy, he did like 15 more issues under the title of Despicable Deadpool. I think it might have gone back to the Legacy numbering, so it was like a high number, something around 15 issues or so. So that collects that entire thing. It's just the end of his run before Scotty Young took over.
So where does
as
it
the lead writer.
fit?
So after the Dugan and Posehn omnibus, there's like I think 4 oversized hardcovers of Deadpool World's Greatest, and then this fits after that. And this is the end. This is everything that they did or that he did on the character.
Okay, great. Thank you.
It collects issues 287 through 300, and the second set of Deadpool secret comic variants. Oh, that's right, because they were doing a bunch of variant covers that told a story. That's right.
Yes.
All right. Then we got Jessica Jones.
That is
Purple Daughter.
That's 50% off.
This is
That was
a
a really good one.
graphic, or was this a digital first series?
Yeah, it's digital first, and each issue is 2 issues long. So they come out like 3 issues, but it's like actually 6 issues. I haven't read the last 2 parts or the last issue of it yet, but everything, the Kelly Thompson, Jessica Jones stuff has been really good.
Oh, good.
Then we have Marvel Knights 20th anniversary trade paperback.
Man,
Road to Marvel's hardcover, or I'm sorry, Road to Marvel's Avengers 4 hardcover art cinematic universe. That's all jumbled up. That doesn't even make sense how that's written out here. But I guess this is the art book for Avengers 4.
Yeah, that's an art book.
Yeah, and then we have Shuri trade paperback volume 1. Spider-Man trade paperback Light and Darkness.
Shuri is 50% off.
Star Wars Epic Collection volume 5. Unstoppable Wasp, and then volume 2 of Venom by Donny Cates.
that
As we were saying
Spider-Man
earlier,
is interesting to me. I think it's part of the Paul Jenkins run, so I think I'm picking that one up.
yeah, it's the second part of the Paul Jenkins stuff. Yeah, like me and Ryley was saying earlier, Venom is really good. So if you haven't picked up the trade yet, or if you don't want to wait for the oversized hardcover, definitely get these trade 1 and trade 2 because this is a really, really good series.
I am jumping on that hardcover when it comes out.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
They're doing a lot. Like he's doing a lot of interesting stuff to kind of do little changes to Eddie's, like not so much his like background history, but like some of the different plot points that we've seen throughout Venom's life. So it's been really interesting of a run so far, and then evolving the way the symbiote works, and it's leading up right now towards the Absolute Carnage event that they're doing over the summer.
Yeah, I can't wait for these hardcovers to start coming out because his entire storyline is all connected with all the miniseries and things like that. So you kind of have to read everything. So I'm pretty sure the hardcover is going to map that out the right way. So it's going to be a fun read. Down to Dynamite, we have the John Wick hardcover, volume 1.
That was all right.
Yeah,
you
it's
read
5
it already?
John Wick.
What's the Red
uh-huh.
Sonja about?
It's Roy Thomas. There's only 500 copies available, and they're signed by Roy Thomas.
Oh, almost
stunning
like
new original. It's a
almost like I was at your store.
I know, right? I wish. So this is a new original graphic novel. I don't know. I don't read. I haven't read a single thing about Red Sonja. That's one character that's just kind of a white noise to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Boom Studios, we got whatever Backstagers is. Firefly, the first hardcover for that new series is coming out for all you brown coats out there. and Garfield.
I hate Mondays.
It is Monday.
And then down here is all the manga and other odd stuff. This is the Ryley, Omar, Geo section. And sometimes it's usually like a good thing in here.
Anything you see there, Gio?
It's okay. Nothing too major this week.
Yeah, I'm not sure at all what's coming out this week. I know last week there was a few good ones. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything on there for me. That Yaomushi Pedal, that one I've bought about half of the volumes that are out. It's about like bike racing.
Yeah.
I read the beginning of that one and it was really enjoyable. But I'm not going to be buying the new volume anytime soon because I'm like 7 volumes behind or something stupid like that.
Let me recap what's 50% off.
There is a new Valiant book in here, though, Live Wire, if anybody's interested in Valiant books.
Oh. What's 50% off? Let's see. Batman and the Justice League manga, volume 2 is 50% off. Jessica Jones, Purple Daughters, 50% off.
I'm going to peace out, guys. I just got home.
Thanks for joining us, Ryley.
Yeah, man. Have a great night.
Wrap up pretty soon. I'm going to try and do this again on Thursday.
Okay, good.
And then next week I'll be on for normal shows, the whole show, all that good stuff. And
right on, man.
Be back to normal. But I appreciate you guys sticking around long enough this time for me to join in.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man. Give the dogs a hug and a kiss for us.
Yes. I'll do that. As always, find me on my channel, my Instagram, all that stuff. Ryley Mo, RYLEYMO or RYLEYM0. And the Facebook group, Omnibus Collectors, Comic Swap, and Community. And if you are into the manga and stuff, we'll be back on the Manga Bros show again soon. And you can join Otaku's Farm. That's where the group that we do that shit on. But
that's where Ryley spends most of his time now.
That's I have to read all of my manga, and then I'll feel good about reading my big boy comics.
All right, man. Take care, bro.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah, I'm really glad that Manga Bros thing is caught a little bit of an audience. It's good stuff. All right.
See.
What else is 50% off? You said Scarlet was, correct, Jess?
Scarlet is 50% off. Shuri is 50% off. Supergirl Volume 1, The Killers of Krypton. Supergirl's gone back to Volume 1. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out since I like Supergirl. And that is it.
That's weird because this collects 21 through 26.
What? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I like the cover. That cover is cool.
Yeah, it's Terry Dotson. He did. That's the time I knew. I think he was doing a lot of the covers here. Rachel and Terry. All right.
I bet I can't read that until I get caught up with everything.
They should just make her a Red Lantern again. That was great stuff.
That was the best.
All right, and that's that, everybody. Cool.
Oop.
All right, so now I'm done screen sharing.
Yes, you are.
We're going to do who gets the winner or who's winning the digital code.
Omnipool won the codes.
All right.
Omnipool, you are the winner. I will get a hold of you in the chat and send you the codes.
Congratulations, Omnipool. I think
Thank
you finally
you.
won something.
Yeah, Omnipool. You can thank Lou Rodrigue, Comics Guide 101, for the codes. He was kind enough to dish them out. And Omnipool is the winner of the codes for those fine movies. that he risked his life for. That was
All
some
right.
sketchy stuff. Yeah, Omnipool, I'll hit you up right after this and send you those codes.
There's also an email in our email just for you. That's the Star Wars eBay link or whatever. From
okay.
Angel Ruiz, who is not charging you a finder's fee.
Oh, that's Omnipool.
Oh, well, there you go. Sorry, I didn't mean to give out your real name in public, but yeah.
Oh, whoops, I just did. And thanks to Instocktrades, who are our fabulous sponsors, where you can get up to 50% off on your collected editions. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Every quarter, there's an Omniboslive discount code. If you're in the United States, you get free shipping on orders over $50. Fabulous customer service. Fabulous packaging. That's Instocktrades.com. So, anything else, guys? Or we've been on for pretty long.
Yeah. This is a really long show, like an hour and 45 minutes almost. Man, this is a marathon episode. Thanks to everybody who stuck around.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. We had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, that's great. There's so many of us this week. That's great.
Yeah, we had everybody at one point.
Yeah. All right. So you can find me. It's going to kind of wrap this up a little bit. You can find me online, Instagram, Gabe Infinity Watch. You can also find me in the Omnibus Collectors Facebook group.
How about you,
Yes, sir.
Gio?
You can find me here on YouTube, A Week in Geekdom. You can subscribe for anime, manga, movie, and comic book content. That's A Week in Geekdom.
Freddie Alonso, that's typical. I like a comic book and then it gets canceled.
Must be a DC fan.
Yeah, as Guardians was canceled at number 10. Thank you very little, Marvel. You can find me, Omnidog, at Omnidog's Vault, and on YouTube and on Instagram at Omnidogs_Vault. And that wraps it up for a Monday. We'll be back again on Thursday. And the topic will be figured out at 7:59 p.m. Thursday night. Actually, I wonder if we're going to be able to get anybody for that show, if everybody's going to be seeing Avengers that night. I'm seeing it.
I'll be on.
Okay, good. Well, we'll have 2 people at least because I'm not seeing it till the next morning.
I wonder how many people are going to be watching because they might all be at the theater as well.
Yeah, we may have 10 viewers.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thank you to the chat. We had a great chat tonight. We've had a streak of great chats. Great chat tonight. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to us. And as usual, peace and love. Peace and love. Good night.
Good night, everybody. And don't go to other people's houses to try and get your DVDs back. Just leave that alone. Just get a refund from Best Buy.